The bobbling head on a bobblehead is supposed to be a cartoon-like caricature of the real thing. In this case, Larry the Cable Guy. For decades, all that detail meant carving the prototypes for each bobblehead by hand. But this bobblehead was made by a new high-tech printer that actually prints out bobblehead prototypes in 3D. Before we get to the printer, we have to start with a computerized drawing of the finished bobblehead. It's based on a sketch of an American comedian. A graphic artist uses the sketch as a reference to make the computerized three-dimensional drawing of the character, starting with the head. The 3D image is constructed by joining together a series of planes to make an underlying skeleton for the character's face. Next, the artist adds a smooth layer on top like a virtual skin. Once the skin is on, the computer sculpts in the fine details. A 3D drawing of the bobblehead's body is made the same way. When both drawings are finished, then it's time to head to the printer. The printer looks like an ordinary inkjet printer you might have in your office. However, this printer can actually print in 3D to make a three-dimensional prototype of the bobblehead. It works by binding together tiny layers of gypsum powder to build up the form. To start this amazing process, the computer sends coordinates from the 3D sketch to the printer. Those coordinates tell the printer where to build up the layers of powder. Instead of ink, the cartridge in the printer spits out a special water-based binder or glue. This binds together the gypsum powder between two of the coordinates from the computer. Look closely. That grey spot in the center of the screen is the start of the head. It takes a full hour for the printer to build up just 25 millimeters. So we're speeding up 3 full hours of printing so you can see the head take shape. After about 90 minutes of printing, the image starts to look like a helmet with cartoon ears. We asked them to uncover the partially formed head so you can see what it looks like. You can see the ears sticking out of the side of the head. It takes another hour and a half of printing and a total of 625 layers of powder and glue to complete the head. When it's done, a vacuum in the printer drains away the extra powder. Then a shot of air blows off the remaining dust. What emerges is a fully formed head with all the fine detail of a hand-sculpted model. It takes another 4 hours of printing in the same printer to make a prototype of the bobblehead body. When both prototypes are finished, they're used to cast rubber molds that can be used to make hundreds of bobblehead parts. An artist paints each bobblehead by hand to make sure every nook and cranny gets the right color. When the paint dries, a small spring is glued to the inside of the head, and then this bobblehead is ready to bobble.